Seth Cooley Cary was born on June 1, 1838, in Belcher, New York, on a homestead that had housed 4 generations of the Cary family. His early years were marked by a dedication to education. After completing his primary schooling, he began a career as a headmaster. However, the outbreak of the Civil War would lead him down a new path, one that would define much of his life and legacy. When the war began, Seth enlisted in the Union Army, entering as a second lieutenant in Company E of the 123rd New York Infantry. Seth quickly found himself in the thick of some of the war's most significant battles. He participated in the campaigns of Chancellorsville and Gettysburg with the Army of the Potomac. In a letter home dated April 1, 1864, he wrote,
"Respected friend, I have been in the Army about 19 months, during which time I have not been home. The first year our regiment was in the Army of the Potomac. Since then in this department, was in the Battle of Chancellorsville and Gettysburg, but thus far, God has spared me in life and limb. Since we came to this department, we have been doing guard duty on the Nashville and Chattanooga Railroad and have been in no engagements."
Later, he was promoted to adjutant and joined the campaign in Atlanta under the leadership of Generals Thomas and Sherman. A letter home reveals how his position had changed.
June 29, 1864. For more than a month we have hardly been out of long rifle range of the enemy. Every week there are more or less wounded by their bullets. A week ago today we lost 4 killed, 28 wounded and 14 missing in an engagement on this ground we now occupy on the Marietta and Atlanta Turnpike, about 4 miles south of Marietta.
During the Battle of Peachtree Creek, just outside of Atlanta, on July 20, 1864, Seth was severely wounded. Though he would recover at the Officer Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee, his days in the field were over. He continued to serve as an assistant in Nashville, and he mustered out with his regiment on June 8, 1865. With the war behind him, Seth turned his focus back to education and faith. In 1869, he graduated from Boston University School of Theology and became a Reverend in the New England Conference of the Methodist Episcopal Church. His commitment to his faith and community was unwavering. He became a noted historian and published author. His works include several short biographies and military histories, but his most significant contribution was his compilation of the genealogy of John Cary in the esteemed work John Cary, the Plymouth Pilgrim. This work remains a valuable resource for historians and genealogists. Reverend Seth Cary passed away on March 31, 1919, leaving behind a legacy of service, scholarship, and faith. His life story is one of a man who embraced every opportunity with courage and dedication, ensuring that his contributions would be remembered for generations to come.